Hi there, here's a thought. Hey, you ever walk into a room and forget why you're there? Yeah, it's why I'm no longer a firefighter. Author unknown. Add your own rim shot. Well, sometimes you read something and it sticks with you in such a big way that you start telling your friends about it. And since my circle of friends is a dot, I'm going to tell you because, you're my friend too, right? And it's about something we all do. Maybe you did it today. There's even a name for it. Okay, how often do you walk into a room and all of a sudden you blank on what it is you went in for? I know it does sound like the start of some observational comedy bit. There are a million jokes about it. And if they're not making fun of mental illness, they're usually funny because they hit home. So about that story, no, I didn't forget where I was going. The New York Times and BBC have both done articles on just that thing. It's called the doorway effect. And there's a link in my written journal if you're interested in learning more and reading the whole thing. But not only does it explain why this happens, but it may color in some of the pieces of the artwork that is our intricate, amazing brain. So let's put it this way. We have 3 categories of things we are doing in a day. And the article likens it to 1, putting a brick on top of another again and again. The second, planning to build a brick wall. Third, that wall is going to be part of a cathedral, okay? So you're going upstairs to find your car keys. That's 1, that's the brick. The wall, or step 2, is that you need the keys to take a trip. And step 3 is that you also have to get to school on time to pick up the kids, or get to work, or remember what you have to buy at the grocery store. That would be the cathedral, okay? You following so far? The way our minds move from the simple, getting the keys, to the complex, figuring out which way the traffic will be best as you head downtown, is how we carry out complicated actions, how we layer all those bricks, keys plus car plus task completed successfully. That is how we're able to carry out our day-to-day chores. So the doorway effect is our minds moving from 1 to 3 to 2 to 3, back onto 1, and so on. It's a complex set of dance steps that the healthy mind is usually ready to do, at least after coffee. But throw in a monkey wrench like, why did he leave the bathroom light on? Or what pants were those keys in? And suddenly you're off track. Your whole wall starts to shake because that one brick isn't quite steady. Is this making sense? I'm not a psychologist. I don't even watch one on TV. But for me, a light did go on when I read the story. It's why I can be pausing a show to go to the bathroom, get my tweezers when I find some spiky hair where it shouldn't be. But when I get to the hallway, I'm suddenly wondering, why did I get up? And is Elliot Stabler in trouble with the mob now? I just paused. And then, squirrel, as Doug the dog says in the movie Up, there goes my train of thought. The doorway effect. We enter a different room. We change the physical and mental environments that we were in. And suddenly, the thoughts that were with us in the previous room evaporate. If you're like me and you question your sanity nearly every day, this could provide some answers. It's why after 2 years of wearing a mask, I still get out of the car at the grocery store with mine sitting comfortably, not on my nose, but on the gear shift in the car. Back I go. Because when I got out of the car, I was thinking of the parking spot Rob chose, the nearest cart, or the thing I forgot to put on the list that I have to remember. Some days, especially now, it's important to cut yourself some slack while keeping your mind sharp where you can. When I was first getting sober again, I would PVR Jeopardy, watch the show, and then watch it again to see how many answers I remembered. That was a good exercise. Sudoku, the new Wordle craze, crosswords, whatever works for you. Just know it's not entirely you. Yes, if you suspect you're forgetting more than usual, or if you have a family history of dementia or Alzheimer's, of course, don't just brush it off. But remember, we're all going through a lot. Pay attention, but know that with our lack of social interaction and sleep, increased stress, and all of the compounding factors, including depression and seasonal affective disorder, there can be a lot of reasons for the bike chains in our brains to slip once in a while. As in all things that challenge us, you are not alone. Have a lovely weekend, final one of January. We're getting there. And I'll be back with you here on Monday. Don't forget,